Hey guys, welcome back to Deck Night on the Rocks. I'm Homer,
I'm Amy. I'm Lexi.
and we're getting into some wild turkey rare breed tonight. What do you think about that?
Oh, I'm excited.
You know, we've been talking about it for a long time, so I figured it was time to get into it. So let's do this. Hey Deck Night. Before we get into our next video on some choice, cool, awesome bourbons, we got something that may be even cooler.
Cooler than bourbon.
Cooler than bourbon. What we got here is some products from the Gramco company. This is some amazing Delta 8 products that you should try out. If you haven't never seen them, go look them up. Amy uses them. She likes it. Tell us about it.
Well, I recently just had some surgery done, and they gave me the narcotics and everything like that. But instead of using that, I tried the Gramco gummies, which are completely hard to open.
Child safety.
Very child safely. There we go. This one is the blue raspberry. Very good. I can only do half of one, and it takes away your nausea, it takes away pain. You're just chill. You're not completely asleep or just in the zone.
So outside of that, they make a lot of other cool products. They've got hard candies. We also have the wake and bake coffee for you to give that a try for people to enjoy.
And some retail.
And they also have some merchandise. They got the wake and bake coffee cup.
And it's a nice coffee
This
cup.
is actually a very nice
Yeah,
coffee
it's
cup.
not one of those cheapies.
And they also have t-shirts, Live Elevated. On the back it says, I hope you can see it, The Gramco Company. Also has their website, thegramco.com.
Perfect.
So if you guys are interested in having something different than bourbon that makes you feel good,
Or you have anxiety, anything like that, and don't want to take all the medicines, try going to Gramco and supporting them.
Live Elevated, thegramco.com. Just give it a go, thegramco.com. Florida company, thegramco.com.
I don't think they're the Gramco. I think
That's the website,
Gramco.
thegramco.com.
He puts the on everything.
I know, but it's literally thegramco.com website.
Anyways,
So-
we like it. I like it. So check
Good
them
company,
out.
good people,
Support.
very much so. All right, Live Elevated. All right, guys, here we go with our wild turkey rare breed. Like we've been talking about it for forever since we started doing this. I think, our favorite.
My favorite.
You gotta speak up.
That is definitely my favorite. It's not your favorite.
It is my favorite.
Your favorite above everything?
Yes,
Blanton's?
yes.
Oh, really?
I just enjoy Blanton's too. But this has a little more flavor to it, and I don't know. It's just I think it's the whole package.
Yeah, it's one of the best.
It's got good notes. It's got good tastes. You know, it's got a little kick, but not too much. I love it. So anyway, guys,
It's dangerous.
it can be because it's 115 proof. It's pretty stout. So it tastes so good. It goes down sort of easy. You could, especially when you put it on the rocks. You could have turn a good night into a bad night real
Yeah,
quick.
put it on the rocks. Dangerous.
Yep. So sorry guys if it sounds windy. I believe we're on the beginning of catching what's left of a huge storm that's rolling through. So it might get a little windy, but hopefully we'll take care of it and it won't be that bad.
That means we'll hurry up.
Yeah, we're gonna make this quick.
So let's pop it.
Pop it.
Pop it. You do better at popping.
That was pretty good.
You try. Squeaky, squeak. I guess maybe it's already open.
Probably it's been open for a little bit.
So guys, I think this is our
Third or fourth.
third or fourth bottle.
Plus we have
Oh, that was
another one.
Yeah, this is one that we keep on stock.
Yes. So sometimes we drink them and we don't concern ourselves with making sure we get another one. This one is definitely always available.
Always,
And,
always. It's my go-to.
Whenever we get down to one bottle, we'll probably make sure we buy another one. So there's always one there.
And it ranges from what, 40
Depending
to
what
60
state
to
you're
70.
in. No,
40 to 70.
I've never seen it more than 54, but I think I've seen it as low as like 46.
Yeah.
Depending
No,
where
I
we're
was at a liquor store the other day and they had it for 72.
Yeah, that was too much.
Yeah, it was way too much. So you're wanting to only spend like $50 on it.
Yeah, 54.
Yeah.
It's worth it, every penny of that.
But definitely, if you haven't tried it, go and find it. If you can't find it, give me a shout. I'll go get it for you and send it.
Yes, because we got afraid for a little bit, but I think it's not always on the shelf. But if we drove around and went to a couple stores, we could find it.
At the beginning of this year, one of the liquor stores said, "Oh, we haven't seen Rare Breed in forever."
Yeah.
And then I think that's when it comes back. You notice when you go somewhere and you can't find it, and then all of a sudden somebody gets it, and then you turn around and it's everywhere.
Yep. So
I haven't smelt it in a while.
no, because it's so good, we just jump right on it.
It's not. It's very. It's nothing. It doesn't smell strong to me anymore.
It smells like paint.
I don't think it does.
Eh,
I think it's very settled to me.
Smells great. It is subtle. It doesn't have any one thing that really kind of jumps out on you. So.
But my favorite, it has a front end and a back end. It's got that tingle.
I smell metal.
Metal.
It's coating the glass.
It does coat.
I was expecting it to be a higher rye.
Yeah.
It's only 13% rye.
I smell corn.
Now there is a Rare Breed rye,
Yes, we've never tried
which
that.
we're gonna try one day.
Yes, we should.
If you like the ryes, this is
I thought it was higher, but it's only 13%. So 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% barley. It's a blend of 6, 8, and 12-year bourbons. So it can only be officially called a 6-year, but it has barrels of 12 years
Interesting.
mixed into its batch.
so really we're very high scale, right?
Yes, high society over here.
We've been looking for the Knob Creek 18-year just came out. A lot of places around here have had it, but they're holding it tight.
Yep. So, Rare Breed, first release in 91, over 11 batches released since then. Sometimes blah, 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 blah. What's the ball at? Nose. Sense of, give me something, just pick one.
Caramel.
Caramel and
Ding, ding.
toffee
I would have not said toffee.
with a bright orange zest and light citrus.
I
Seasoned
can get the orange zest.
Seasoned oak adds depth and hints towards the older bourbon in the blend. So the 12-year, a little oaky, probably a little leather. I'm not reading that, but I'm just going to say it because it sounds cool. The strength of the proof is also notable. Yes, it is, especially on the backside.
This is definitely one that I swirl to get that zing on the tongue. Then once you get it down, it hits the roof of your mouth and gets the back.
It punches you right in the back of the tongue.
I don't get
You
it.
know your little uvula? It's like
No.
bam, right on that hanging ball. Yeah, she ain't wrong.
Okay,
All
so neat, I can do all day. Once I put it on ice,
We got to slow down, both of us.
yeah, it can turn.
All right, so the palate, the taste. Sweet and spicy mix of rye spice. Totally get that.
Yeah.
Maple sugar. No. Caramel.
Yes.
Caramel. And leather. Finds
Doesn't taste like
intensity immediately. Sweet clementines and a hint of tobacco. Provide an extra layer of depth, adding a bit of intrigue to otherwise traditional flavor profile. So, finish sweet overpowers spice. Nope. I definitely think the spice overpowers.
The sweet overpowers the spice?
Yeah, the finish, like so in the back end. As caramel and maple sugar candy temper the rye spice to a dull roar as the finish progresses. Feel that?
Yeah. When you say it and you feel it, yeah. Look, see how fast it goes?
I guess I could get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so much better. You know, again, I've said it a bunch. There's people that just grab it and drink it. And the guy who does this website, BreakingBourbon.com, best website for breakdowns of bourbon.
Oh
That's
yeah.
why it's called Breaking Bourbon, I guess. But anyway, he probably picks one up, tastes it, and obviously has to get it from this, or he's reading it from the distillery. But I'm imagining he's doing this on his own, and I can't do that, and I don't know if I'm ever going to get to do that. But if I read it, then I
you
can taste
get
it,
it.
and I might as well stop trying to be the guy that can taste it and tell you what it is, and just read it and then enjoy it because.
But we do, when we're at home and we're making dinner or whatever, we do blind tests
To each other.
So, okay, let's get a bourbon out. Somebody turn around, whoever's getting the bourbon, and then we have to guess what it is. So I think we're getting better at it.
We're definitely getting better at. I think you're getting better at tasting the individual uniqueness of each bourbon. I think I'm getting good at
Slowing me down.
I try. I'm getting better at recognizing which one's which.
Yes, definitely. I can only do it to a couple, which is rare breed. I think I can do the 1910 Forester, and I'm looking at all of our.
I think you were getting Old Elk, but we haven't had Old Elk in a while.
No, Old Elk went down on our last testings that we did. We did a bottle and bond testing.
We didn't do Old Elk in that.
Old Elk was in one of our testings, and since
I think
that
it
test,
was just one that you and we didn't do a video with it. We have an Old Elk video yet.
No, we had a wheat test.
Nope.
I don't remember what it was. I do remember Old Elk.
I think we
down.
talked about doing a weeded test.
No, we had a test
Yeah,
with Old
but
Elk.
we did. No, we haven't had a video with Old Elk. I just went through all of them. There's no Old Elk.
Okay.
But I think we did a weeded, but we didn't use. I think it was the Maker's Mark we just did that was the weeded, and we talked
Maybe.
about Old Elk probably.
Maybe.
Oh.
Something turned me off of Old Elk, but I do
think-
like Old Elk.
I think what turned you off was we just started having other ones we
Other
liked more,
ones, yeah. Mhm.
you know, because like the rare breed and the 1910 are the only ones that we started out with that are still in our tops. Everything else
Yeah.
has moved out.
Nothing has hit me better. I do like Castle and Key.
Yep.
And I have been liking Blue Run.
Yeah.
And Chattanooga Whiskey. That's a good one too.
But this rare breed, guys, I'm telling you, even though I'm going like, it's good. It's good taste, good flavor. We already read all that stuff off the Breaking Bourbon website. It's 58.4% alcohol, which makes it 116.8 proof. Guys, it's a cool little bottle. Which I mean, actually, I think they reuse this bottle. They use it for the Kentucky Spirit, and
Now Kentucky Spirit is good.
it is.
Go get that. Go get that.
Everything we've had, everything we've tried.
From Wild Turkey, I don't like Wild Turkey 101. We have at a restaurant.
Oh, the
we've
little.
had.
That's right.
Yeah.
You don't like what you don't like. Which I don't think you don't like. I think you just aren't a fan of it as much as the other is the Long Branch.
Yeah. So same bottle. Okay, so let's see.
So this is a single barrel, and this is not. It's obviously a small batch.
Yeah. This one has a year on it, though, right?
I don't know. Does not say, but it's a lower proof. It's only 101 proof, but it is a single barrel compared to this being a small batch.
Okay.
But we can get into the details.
See that? I can definitely. This has a lot more notes of smelling of it. You smell that? It's vanilla,
yeah, it's
the
definitely
caramel.
a lot easier,
Mhm.
smoother to smell.
Yeah. This one doesn't have as much smell to me.
Oak.
Okay. It's got number 4 char, so it's a 4 char barrel, which is probably why it's dark. It's got a good red, I think, color to it.
Ooh.
More amber.
This is a lot more oakier, all in the front.
It's probably older than.
Not as much zing at all. And when you're comparing it to rare breed, it's nothing.
No,
It's not
not
very
at all.
good compared to the rare breed.
I think it is, but I can definitely taste. It's probably older.
Very
I don't know.
smoky.
It's got a yes. It's got an age to it. I think it's a little bit older than this. This is being a single barrel, and who knows what the age statement is because it doesn't have it on here, and we're not doing it, so I'm not gonna look it up. But this said 6, 8, and 12.
Yeah.
So the 6 years are pretty young, are gonna be sweeter than they are than the older natural leathery flavors, tobacco and stuff.
You know, I would love to know what does rare breed go with as food? Because you
No
really
idea.
have to be in the mood for some bourbons. Like if I come in and I don't know, I'm hungry. Rare breed is not my first choice.
No, you don't.
It's more of a sipping.
Yeah.
I want to
This is
relax
like
outside in the fire or something like that.
End of the day, after you eat,
Well, any time of the day.
after you eat, later on, after
Yeah,
I
but
definitely
not
don't.
with food.
No, a food one is more. Of
I
a,
would go with food for that
yeah,
one.
because it's a lot smoother.
Yeah.
But
Dessert.
what's our time, Lexi?
16.
Yeah. So I don't know if I don't feel like it's just like I've said this before. When we like them, that there's not as much to say,
It's
and there's
hard.
not as we don't go as long. I feel like when we have something to complain about,
That's
there's
a lot more fun.
the more things to talk. But this, it's,
But guys, it's where it's at.
when I was a kid, Wild Turkey was what you always thought as the trash liquor, the horrible.
We've
Don't
talked
buy
about
this
that.
stuff. It's the plastic bottle cheap crap. Well, it is not. Don't think that way.
Yeah, Wild Turkey's changed a lot.
So if you haven't had rare breed, go get a rare breed. Try it. Comment. We didn't do that again. Man, we screwed up. Comment below to tell us what you think you should eat with rare breed, because that's what Amy would like to know. So give us some comments on what you would eat and what you think of rare breed if you've had it. If you haven't, go get it and then let us know. Go ahead.
Chloe,
Hurry.
Okay.
What are you doing?
you two gonna vote?
Oh, that's right. She wants a 1 through 10.
Oh, okay.
Rare breed. 3, 2, 1, go.
10. She's having us vote on what we like the best. How 1's lowest, 10 is the highest. Rare breed's always been my top, so
All right.
I'm going with 10.
Rare breed, guys. It's where it's at.
You gonna do those?
It's the best. Do your thing.
Like, subscribe, share, comment, and hit the bell.
What's the bell? I've never looked at anything and rang a bell.
It's the notification. So whenever we post, they'll get a notification saying that we posted.
Cool.
So yeah, that's a very
That's
important.
an important one.
It's probably a second important.
That's like
compared
my
to-
bath and body, right?
Yeah, when you get a notification.
It's the only notification I look at.
So yeah, it's very important. All of it's important. So guys, help us out. We just passed 100 subscribers. We've been doing this. We've been posting just over a month. We've got just over 100 subscribers. So please keep going, keep sharing. Tell your friends, tell your mama.
Tell us
Tell
what
everybody.
kind that you like to drink, and so we can drink it with you and do a video on it.
Yeah, let us know what one you guys want us to taste and have our opinions on. Hear what we got to say.
And don't tell us what you like about it. Just say this, and then we'll tell you what we think.
Yes, and then you can come back and tell us how wrong we are.
Yeah.
Because we love being told we're wrong.
It's fun.
It's the best part.
Because then we're like, we have to go look it up and be like, oh.
Yeah. So, all right, guys.
All right.
Another deck night on
On
the
the
rocks.
rocks.
All right. Wild Turkey Rare Breed.
Cheers.